we're back.
Welcome back to Fresh
My name is Bethany Radoloff, and I'm here to go and play this game. Said again, come again.
Damn, Beth, that was a really good rap.
Thanks. I've been listening to the Hamilton soundtrack like a lot.
Yeah, we should record that and slap it down on under a song.
Yeah, someone give Beth a beat, and she just goes. She tears it up.
It's
I'm super
phenomenal.
good. Rapping is easy. Seance. What are you talking about? Tango, calm down. Cut it out already.
She's been screaming nonstop this whole time, just in the background.
Yeah! There's no time for jokes!
Oh, I'm serious. This is for our investigation. For our investigation? If we speak with Angie, we can ask her who the culprit is and bring this case to a swift close.
That would be so nice.
First a resurrection ritual, and now a seance. Are you messing with us?
I would appreciate it if you didn't compare it to Monokuma's foolishness.
Don't speak ill of the dead.
Seances are genuine occurrences. They are written of in literature the world over.
Wait, what if Monokuma dies? Instead of Monophony or Mandoka?
I think he'll be last.
You think,
Monokuma?
Yeah, I think Monokuma either will be killed last by him, Monodam, or
turn the tables?
Or turn the tables, yeah.
Maybe, yeah.
In fact, I myself have participated in seances a great many times.
Super not surprised by that.
Yeah.
Many times?
On top of that, we have here a rare chance to perform the legendary seance, The Caged Child. It would be foolish not to take advantage of this, yes?
They're just gonna like put her body in a just curl up her little dead body and put it in a cage.
No matter how you put it, now's not the time for something so...
Oh, I suspect the only way to confirm your earlier theory is by performing the seance, yes?
Cork is crazy hyped to perform this seance.
Yeah.
I get it.
My earlier theory...
The possibility of the culprit being the resurrected transfer student. It is not wise to go into the class trial with such outlandish theories in one's head. So, to prove such a thing is impossible, I think it best we consult Angie herself.
I would be bored if this was a suicide, but I'm
Me
thinking
too.
now, right, one of the characters who's hanging upside down is holding a sword out. Angie's cut on her forehead and the back of her neck. She could have, in her fury of being possessed by the creative spirit Atua, spin and trip
Oh, yeah.
and twirl in a way that cuts both the front of her face and the back of her
Yeah.
neck. And just bleeds out on the floor. That's like a pathetic way to go. It's rude. All death is sad, sorry, but like
Yeah.
as far as like solving a mystery,
Right,
that would
it'd
be
an unsatisfying
disappointing.
mystery.
Yeah.
That's the thing, is I think that they peaked with the killing yourself twist in the second game. Like, the second game's suicide mystery was so fucking good.
Yeah, it was.
Like, I can't imagine them topping that.
Yeah, because Sakura's was good, but then...
Sakura's was obvious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then the second game was just so good. That logic is peculiar, to say the least. Holding a seance to find out about the ritual. So we're gonna fight the occult with the occult. Well, we can't worry about this forever, so we might as well go with the easiest solution.
I'm so sad that Kaito's not in the room to freak out to
I
all
know.
this.
Yeah. We just keep cutting back to him and he's like, oh.
Just pooping himself in the home.
Okay, I'll help out. I was getting bored of investigating anyway. Huh?
I'll help too.
What?
Huh? You too, Himiko. You make no sense. If I can talk to Angie one more time, I'll do anything.
Just
A
to
seance.
hold you in my arms, try to make you
Like,
laugh. And somehow I can't put you in the
my
past.
I'll do anything. I'm
Fall asleep.
amazed. I'll do it. I'll help out as well. I can't leave Himiko alone. Do whatever you want. I've got it bad.
You got it bad when you're on the phone. God, I can't stop. I love.
And you call right back because I'm a mage.
So now we have 4 singing participants. Kokichi, Himiko, Tenko, and myself.
Chuichi, do what's fun.
However, the caged child requires 5 people. We are still 1 short.
Or
Go
Mew.
get Kaito.
Fine, then Keyboy can come too.
Will it work? I guess we can't be picky.
Because he's not human.
Wait, why am I being forced to participate and being treated like a burden?
So then, we need a place to perform the seance. Where should we do it?
Right here.
How about your lab?
Oh.
No. In order for the caged child to succeed, the room must be as dark as possible.
Upstairs.
Oh, it could be like one of
Spooky
the
death room.
Yeah, one of the 3 rooms. And what if Cork is planning this so that he can use the 3 rooms to cast some sort of illusion and trick us?
I don't know.
I want to see it happen.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's see.
I'm still not on the cork train, man.
My lab has windows, so turning the lights off won't make it quite dark enough.
And how about the empty rooms?
Empty rooms. The ones on the 4th floor.
There aren't any windows there, so if we blow out the candles, it should be pitch dark.
I didn't expect this.
Sure, I'm fine with that.
I agree with Himiko. I would like to investigate the room first.
Yeah.
We've already what?
We haven't
in case-
touched
yeah.
the body and stuff.
Right,
yeah.
right.
However, there are 3 empty rooms. Which one shall we use?
The middle room. The middle's always best for stuff like this.
Or maybe we perform the seance and then we come back and this room has changed. And it's like, fuck.
Oh, we'd leave people here.
You would think, but
Very well. I shall begin the preparations at once. I shall have you 4 help as well. Let us carry all the necessary equipment from my lab.
are you really gonna do this?
Yes.
This is for our investigation. I said as much, did I not?
Oh, Mike's finally down with this game.
Yeah.
Can't wait.
We need to use all of our effort to discover the culprit, lest our lives be lost.
Write it for the record. I like this game. It's a fun game.
Yeah. You just play up your annoyance with some of the characters.
It's rare for me to hear you go, I want to see this next scene.
I love ghosts.
Kyoko, Kichi, Kibo, Tenko, and Himiko all left the scene.
Can we investigate?
Cookie.
Are they serious? Oh, sorry, that's you.
Are they serious about this stupid seance?
Perhaps that's just part of the investigation in their eyes, and we should go with it. In any case, I should focus on what I can do. What the ultimate detective can do.
You know, detect stuff. I don't know.
Crawl in a corner and cry.
Yes!
Yes,
Oh,
all right.
There it
cool.
is.
I'm excited.
All right. Wow, really? None of the figures are relevant? Maybe
Wow,
we have to
really?
approach the body.
Also, why is there a sword stuck in Kaede?
Yeah, that's the thing.
I thought that someone was holding the sword.
Oh.
Stuck in her boob.
Angie's body. She's lying face down in the middle of the room.
It's like taking a arrow to the knee, but a sword to the boob.
I used to be an adventurer, and then I took a sword to the boob.
Oh. Are you going to take a closer look?
Yeah, I was planning to.
Then hurry up and do it. We can't afford to waste any time here.
Yeah, let's not waste time investigating a body.
Don't know why she said that.
Maki didn't hesitate. She stepped past me and walked over to the body. She has no problem with dead bodies. She is the ultimate assassin. Yeah, so she can help us with more of the technical stuff.
She just kicks it and rolls her over. Oh, I think maybe
she
you
stabs
can.
it a couple more times. Like, first you make sure it's dead.
You might be able to investigate them now.
Oh yeah. Yes. Okay.
Sweet.
Should we left to right?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. The 4 effigies hang upside down. Makes the scene pretty eerie. The ropes are dangling from the exposed beams on the ceiling.
Hey, y'all.
If I remember correctly, Angie made all of these wax figures.
Is this rope from the warehouse? Also, did you just hear him speak?
How's it hanging?
Oh, well.
Oh god.
Oh, God.
I believe so, and that means they won't be much of a clue. Anyone could have gone and gotten these ropes.
Maybe the student council should have blocked the warehouse instead of the manhole.
The warehouse does contain plenty of things that can be used for a murder. Okay, but see, that also says that somebody could have used the rope to climb someplace and get in from above.
I don't know about the climbing theory. We were talking about that off camera, right?
Yeah. That I theorize that the fact that the ceiling beams are exposed and that Kokichi remarked upon that implies that's going to be part of this mystery.
And I was like, nah, I think that the ceiling beams being exposed just gives opportunity to hang these figures.
No, it could go either way, honestly.
I'm in the middle.
Anyway, I know that these effigies are just wax, but it still creeps me out. I can almost hear Rantaro's voice.
The effigies look exactly like real people. Not just their faces, but their bodies too.
I'm the same size.
The ultimate artist certainly was talented.
I know Ryoma's body very well. By the way, why was this effigy hanging upside down? Is this part of the ritual?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, straight up in her boob.
Yeah.
If it's not, then why is it like this? Who would go out of their way to hang a wax effigy?
I guess I didn't realize her skirt had musical notes in it. Or maybe I did. I don't know.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
We didn't get to see her skirt a lot.
No.
Right. If they're going to do this much work, there must be some reason for it. What could it be? Who would do this? The culprit, Angie? Or someone else entirely?
Oh, that is a key clue, though. Which is interesting.
Can we look at boob knife?
In the picture,
Yeah.
it looked like they were all looking at Angie.
Oh, that's a good point. It's kind of hard to tell with the way the 2D works in this game.
Yeah.
A katana stabbed into Kaede's wax effigy. Who did this? And why? And why is
It's
it
like it hurts me.
I was going to say,
and why is it turning me on?
Let me see. Chunk.
Maki nudged me aside, then gripped the katana and
Oh,
pulled
she
it out of
does.
the effigy.
She pulled it right out.
Oh, wait, this is a crime scene. You can't...
You wanted to check the katana, right? Well, you can't do that if you don't pull it out.
It's not like the cops are going to find fingerprints on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true, but we have to preserve the scene.
No, we don't. There's no such thing as preservation in this life. Everything dies, Shuichi.
Oh, yikes.
Yeah, I wonder if Maggie's instinct is to fuck with the scene since she's an assassin. She keeps just accidentally, instinctually, breaking shit.
Maki paid no mind to my protest and stared at the katana for a while.
It's a real katana, but there's gold leaf on it. Oh,
Yeah, I believe it's the one that was on the display at the Ultimate Anthropologist Lab.
Is that the
there's a
one
little
that
bit of blood, guys.
is this the one where it like gets on your hand if you use it? Is this a
Yeah.
real one or a fake one?
It's
I
gonna
think
get on your hand.
It's a real katana, but it does still come off on your hand.
Yeah.
Is that so? We could probably assume this is the murder weapon, judging from the blood stains on the tip. The edge is too rusty to cut well, but it would be enough to stab. So my flailing around theory is not.
No,
that's
she
now
straight up
null.
got stabbed in the back.
Of the neck.
Yeah, and the nape.
But why would they go through the effort of using this as the murder weapon?
Good question. They could have gone to my lab and grabbed a more suitable weapon.
Perhaps it's because Q's lab is on the same floor. They just grabbed something close by? They might have been in a hurry.
Oh, that's fun. Or maybe they needed a long weapon like this.
A long weapon.
My lab doesn't contain swords or any weapons of this length.
Oh yeah, it's just guns.
Although someone in our comments did say the guns were airsoft, that if we observed them, we would notice that.
Oh really?
Yeah, so they're not like, you can't just machine gun a bunch of students.
Good.
Which
Thanks,
makes sense,
comments.
because if they armed us to the teeth like that, we could probably take out the Axocells, honestly.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
I mean, Maki could probably take out the Axocells.
Yeah, maybe one or two, but they are robotic, so.
I'm not sure how Monokuma found out. By the way, I have a new theory.
Okay.
But he must know I don't use swords for work.
What's your theory?
I think someone was hanging out in the rafters and dropped the sword down on the back of her neck.
Oh, that would be fun. That
Because it's the back of the neck is such a weird place to attack.
That's so. She would have to be laying like down on the ground though.
I think she
Yeah.
might have been working. I'm an artist. I bend over all the time to do my drawings.
Or she got hit in the head because there was a big. Her head was mashed, so she got knocked out.
Her head's not mashed. She's got a cut on her forehead and a cut on the back of the
Oh,
neck.
that's what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like this is the area that she got.
Oh,
This might not even be the murder weapon. It could be that she used the sword to cut her forehead, stuck it into Kaede as part of the ritual, and then it's completely unrelated.
That's
Oh.
possible too. When I first started working, I botched a mission using a katana. I got gold leaf all over my hands. It was weird. I haven't touched a sword since, which is fine because they're a hassle to carry anyway.
I like that she's weird. I hope that she's saying that because she's weirdly defensive about it. Like, I don't even like swords.
I
Like,
don't
who
even like
cares? Fucking swords, what?
Yeah, one time I used a bow and arrow and I cut myself and like fuck those now.
Yeah, totally. Bow and arrows, who needs them? They're silent. They're
Airsoft
too
guns.
quiet.
I kill people with non-lethal weapons.
I suppose everyone's lab is suited to them personally, just like Angie's was.
Yeah, we know this.
But how did they know all this?
Anyway, the gold leaf on this katana flakes off easy. It's all over my hand now.
It must be pretty old for the gold leaf to flake off that easily.
Unless Maki did it. And just now covered up her gold hand with more gold hand. Why didn't you say so earlier? My hands are all sticky now. I have to wash them later. Ew.
Maki
Ew.
scolded me, then stood in front of Kaede's effigy.
Ew. I'm gonna put the katana back where we found it. If it's too hard to watch, look away.
Oh, thank you.
That is really thoughtful of her.
Yeah. Friendship.
She cares. I averted my gaze, and Maki stabbed the katana back into the wax effigy.
Okay.
Dunk!
All right.
Even so... Oh, sorry.
Why was a weapon stabbed into the wax effigy? A hanging wax effigy, no less. And why her?
Yeah.
Because if it was a part of the ritual, then I would assume that they'd stab it into Rantaro.
Right, because they're trying to bring him back.
Was it part of the ritual? Or was the culprit trying to hide the murder weapon?
She was the first killed.
Perhaps they had no intention of hiding it. They didn't even wipe off the blood. Besides, I'm certain there are better ways to hide the murder weapon than this.
And what's the reason for this?
I honestly have no idea.
I just hate Kaede. We should investigate where this weapon came from. You might have a clue there.
The Ultimate Anthropologist Lab? Yeah, let's do that. I want to make sure the katana indeed came from that room.
Go,
Okay, that's useful to know.
Look at the book.
All right.
Oh, I didn't see the book.
Ah, this book.
The instructions for the resurrection ritual are written in the Necronomicon.
Oh, now we'll know about the katana.
By
Nice.
performing the ritual as written, you can resurrect one deceased victim.
This was the motive, the Necronomicon.
Angie tried to perform the ritual written in this book, right?
Yeah, she tried to do it on Rantaru, but because his body was eaten, nothing happened. So she wasted it.
Or maybe she stabbed Kaede because you have to stab the killer of somebody to bring them back.
Oh, maybe. I mean, let's read it.
Yes, if we look at this book, we should learn the steps of the ritual she was trying to perform. Let's take a look.
Take a look. You're in a book.
Oh, wow. Some creepy drawings.
Sprinkle the ashes of the deceased, then close your eyes. And after a while, you feel a light tap on your back. It means fucking
All
wow.
right, Mike, do you want to read this since it's like Monokuma's writing?
The Necronomicon resurrection ritual. Prepare an effigy of the dead soul you wish to contact. Everyone may participate. The size and shape of the effigy is irrelevant, so make it out of whatever materials you wish. You can make it as real or as fake as you want. If it's not obvious who the effigy is supposed to be, label it with the name of the deceased. After preparing the effigy, burn this Necronomicon to ashes. Use caution. Be mindful of carbon monoxide poisoning. It'll slowly kill you. Sprinkle these ashes of the effigy and repeat the name of the deceased 3 times. Then close your eyes and wait. After a while, you should feel a light tap on your back. If so, that means the ritual was a success. The ashes are only good for one use. The ritual can only be performed once, so use it wisely.
All right, so
What?
the hanging and sword has nothing to do with the ritual.
Nothing.
So these are the steps for the resurrection ritual.
Angie really believed this crap. It's pretty obvious that you wouldn't be able to resurrect anyone with this.
Under normal circumstances, I'm sure that's true. But in this place, I don't think we can rule anything out.
Shuichi, magic doesn't exist.
What would be awesome is if you remember Hocus Pocus, the book eye like popped open.
Oh.
That'd be super cool.
Ooh,
if there
that'd
was
be
like
creepy.
if there was like an eye or a mouth, and the book started talking.
Jesus.
Should we look at the other two? Also, Ganta's hanging out.
Oh, yeah, we should talk to Ganta.
There's blood dripping from Angie's head. According to the Monokuma file, she sustained a stab wound in the back of the neck, as well as a laceration on her forehead.
The killing blow was a single stab to the back of the neck. A sneak attack, most likely.
Then what do you make of this wound on her forehead?
She was itching her scalp. And the nail was a little bit long. Maybe the culprit hit her on the head before stabbing her from behind.
But her 2 wounds are substantially different. Did the culprit change weapons mid-attack?
I suppose that would be unnecessary.
Also, the wound on her forehead looks deep, but it's not bleeding much.
What is going on with these 2 wounds? It's possible that wound happened after she was stabbed.
Oh, yeah. Why can't we see it? Orewa.
What's wrong, Maki? You became Japanese for a second.
Oh, sorry. Move.
Maki pushed me aside, then lifted Angie's body up by the shoulder.
Ooh.
What's this doing crumbled underneath her body?
What is it?
Is this duct tape? What's duct tape doing here?
I don't know, but it might be related to the it must be related to the case. Look, there are hairs stuck to the tape.
Huh.
Long hairs. Angie's, right? Or Kyo's.
Oh,
Bloody
he's got
duct
white
tape
hair.
with Angie's hair on it. But what could that mean?
I mean, it explicitly says Angie.
That's true.
I mean, it could also be
Maybe she cut herself but didn't
Smoogie.
have a Band-Aid.
because Smoogie's the ultimate.
But she
Cosplayer.
can't cosplay as a living person.
Right.
Fuck, I always forget that.
I'm surprised you spotted this, Maki. It was hidden under her body.
It was partially visible. As a detective, you should have noticed it before I did. Looks like you're a
Ouch.
bad
I
detective.
feel like she's taking complete control though, and he's just kind of like standing by. So for
always.
her to rip, yeah.
Ah, well,
mean.
that's true.
I'm so bothered by how bright Angie's belly is.
Oh yeah, the lighting's very
It
weird.
looks like a foot is just right there.
Or if you look at it from the right side to the left side, it's 2 eyes with a sad face. It looks like a
oh,
potato.
yeah, a little sad potato. Even so, I guess you're still getting used to being around dead bodies. So don't beat yourself up over it. Also, bellies glow when they're dead.
Well, it's a good thing. It's a good thing you're used to corpses, Maki.
No, it's not. Shuichi. Do you want to die?
Sorry, joking. I couldn't resist.
Really good joke. Super not
Turns out
insensitive.
she's about to give birth to Atua, and that's why her belly's
Oh
glowing.
God.
Ew.
Yep.
You don't need to apologize. I was joking too.
That didn't sound like a joke, though.
Yeah, neither did yours.
I was gonna say, I'm like me, the king of comedy.
Let's do the other 2 effigies.
4 effigies hung with a rope from the ceiling's exposed beams. These wax figures are definitely the same ones Angie made. But why are they hung up? Is this part of the resurrection ritual? Or is there another purpose? It'd take a lot of work to hang all these up. That implies there was a reason behind it. But what is that reason? And who did it? The culprit, Angie, or someone else entirely? Yeah, I think it's the same. I think these count as one clue.
Okay. Ganta.
Oh, I think I have to
What about
back
the door?
out.
Back door.
Oh yeah, the door. This door is the lab's back door.
The door has a The door has a sliding lock, and it's still locked.
And because no one has used this door
Is that
since we
gold?
came in here.
Did I just see gold on that?
Oh, maybe. I believe Angie locked this door when she came in, and it's been locked ever since.
Oh, wait, what's this?
Yeah, good eye, Beth.
Thanks. Look, there's something gold and shiny on the tab of the sliding lock.
Gold and shiny. Could it be? Maki, may I see it for a minute? I want to try moving the sliding lock.
I mean, I'm not gonna... I can't give it to you. You want to unlock it? Go ahead, do what you want.
I carefully touched the knob of the lock, avoiding the gold parts, and softly slid the lock open. Just as I suspected, this lock will slide without much effort. Whether you lock it or unlock it. What?
It's the katana.
Oh, they used the katana
So they stabbed it in Kaede. She's the closest to the door. They rotated her. Like, they made her spin
Oh, yeah.
To close it?
to close it, and the katana would turn and then lock
That's a good
it.
idea. So you definitely could see that. I think they came in through the rafters.
I don't think they... No, I think they came
Oh,
in
you
through
think
the
they
door.
escaped through
and
the
they
rafters?
left. They
Oh.
twisted Kaede. They left, and then just relied on the katana to lock the door.
And when it worked, then they were...
That's a good point, yeah.
Yeah, all right.
I like that
Fuck
idea.
yeah! Nailed it! Ooh, I feel good about this.
That's cool.
Whether you lock it or unlock it.
It's a great theory.
That's the reason
This
why
could
it's
be an
stabbed into
important
her
clue.
Yeah,
and in the boob.
in the boob.
Yeah, I like that theory. That seems tight.
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 Curious about this rear door too, but there's something else that bothers me. The lock on the front door that we used to enter this room. Shouldn't we investigate the front door too? I'm gonna take a closer look at it. Ding, 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 ding.
Maki walked over to the front door.
Who's the true detective here?
She's the Matthew McConaughey to our Woody Harrelson. Gonto, what do you think of all this?
A murder at nighttime is strange, impossible even.
Why do you think that?
Cause student council made rule that we know can be outside during
Oh,
nighttime.
you sweet summer child.
Everyone should have been asleep. No way murder could have happened in nighttime.
Do you really think everyone would go along with that rule? I didn't.
It's Ottawa's rule. Angie says he punish us if we not follow his rules.
Ganta.
But the student council wasn't included in that, correct? They could do what they wanted. Angie was also working here at night.
Wait, religion is a lie? She was? No way. Student council would never break own rules. They should have been asleep in own rooms to set good example to others. Maybe Angie got attacked while she sleep in her room and get brought here. If so, Gunter could have saved her. If only Gunter saw. But Gunter was sleeping. Oh, sorry, Angie. Gunter could not save you.
I find it hard to believe that no one went outside in spite of the student council rule. Alright, Samugi.
I'm not sure if it's okay to say this or not, but could Tenko be the culprit?
Interesting.
Huh? Tenko?
Oh, it's not like I have any proof or anything, but earlier I heard Himiko say that Tenko was trying to betray the student council.
So, you suspect Tenko?
Cause as a member of the student council, she would have been allowed into this lab.
But she was ostracized. That's right.
Yeah.
Angie did allow members of the student council to enter the lab.
Yeah, Angie had been shut away here working on the ritual by herself since yesterday. She said she would only unlock the door if she heard a student council member's voice.
That would certainly point to Tenko. She did betray the student council after all.
Now I don't know if it's Tenko. Because they're calling it out.
It's not that I want to suspect Tenko, but since only student council members would have been let in here.
I wonder what the history of like calling someone out in the beginning of a trial. Has that person ever been the guilty party?
I don't think so. I
don't
think
think so
it's a
either.
diversion. So Angie only let in student council members.
I keep interrupting both of you guys. And every time I do it, I like make an angry face at myself.
It's totally fine.
Like, don't you think that? And you're like, yeah. I'm like, yeah. I said it. Beth,
Beth, I'm happy to be a stepping stone to your future glory.
don't.
I'm not. I don't want to be a stepping stone. I want my own theories to be mine.
That would be Ganta, Kibo, Himiko, Tenko, and Samugi.
I want to support your theories, Michael.
Of that group, Tenko is certainly the most suspicious.
That's not an
account,
account.
though. Interesting. Oh, I think
Ooh,
probably
she might be leading us off the trail.
She might.
Is she part of the student council?
She
Yes.
is.
I'm thinking. I think I might put my balls in Samugi's basket.
Excuse me?
Yeah, you know what I mean. This busted, breaded beauty has all figured it out.
Huh? You mean you know who the culprit is?
Yeah, it's obvious, right? Wait, the culprit? Fuck that. Shuichi, do we really have time to be listening to her? Hey, wait, god damn it. Are you just gonna ignore my genius idea? Just listen to me, okay? Come on, listen.
Okay.
Okay, if you're gonna twist my arm, I'll tell you. You better thank me for this. I know you are dumber than fleas, but even you get how these weird wax dolls are. How weird these wax dolls are, right? The weird.
They are strange. Are they for the ritual or another purpose?
I figured it out. Just one glance. They're diversions.
Diversions.
Yeah, the culprit used these wax dolls to distract us from something. What do you mean by that? How do you... I don't know. Isn't that Sherlock Holmes' job?
Whoa.
Oh,
He's
yikes.
gay. You're a waste of time. Don't say that about my best friend.
Maki turned and walked away, and I can't say I blame her.
Shoe itchy. I nailed it. Huh? The hell's her problem? Is she on the rag or something? I hate women. So Angie made these wax dolls, right? The resemblance is pretty uncanny. Let's just say the devil's in the details, you know. Let's just see how detailed they really are.
Hey.
You can't take off the clothes.
Miyu tried to look up the wax figure's skirt. What are you doing? Stop that.
I just wanted to see if this doll was wearing pennies. Wait, do you have a doll fetish? Are you excited that your dead girlfriend's a doll now? If you like wax dolls so much, then oh Jesus, go fuck the doll already. Ew, Mew.
I'm starting to agree with Maki. Talking to Mew is a waste of time.
She wasn't part of the council?
Oh, he didn't even get a truth bullet. Of
She
course
was
not.
Yeah.
She doesn't believe in God.
True.
All right, front door. It's unlocked, but I think there's still things. Oh,
No.
I guess I talked to Maki.
See, that was another example. You could have said that. You did say that, and I was like, I'm gonna say that too.
Just excited, that's all.
I just want to confirm something. When we got to this lab, you're sure that the front door was locked?
Yeah, I'm positive.
You
Because he
clicky.
did. Yeah, he did
Yeah,
try.
I'm not gonna flashback this. You all know what happened. It was locked.
Clickety click.
Clickety click. It's locked door, Rick. The front entrance was locked until Kokichi picked the lock to open it. Not gonna flash this either.
They noodles.
I do what I want.
So, he picked the cylinder lock open. Do you think anyone else could have opened the lock besides him?
It would have been impossible from the outside. The Monocopes took the key.
Except for anybody else could lockpick it.
I guess the
If they know
implication is
how
Kokichi's
to.
the ultimate to do that. Oops. Didn't mean to auto
Okay,
that.
here it is, but there's only one key, so don't lose it!
It'd be bad if you lost it. You wouldn't be able to lock the door or open it from the outside.
Right. Let me see that key.
Monodam swiped the key from Monophony and then lifted it into his mouth.
Nom.
So Kokichi is the only one who could have opened the closed door from the outside, right? Based on his skill set?
Correct. Only Kokichi would have been able to open and close the door from the outside. But someone inside could have opened and closed it as they pleased.
So the front door was locked from the inside of the room.
Not necessarily. I'm just thinking of possibilities. But in
Beth
that
already
case, the
figured out the
question
door situation, so.
But in that case, the question becomes how the person who locked the doors got out. How the culprit got out of the classroom after locking the doors.
Yeah, we got that figured out.
All right.
So I don't think that the hanging figures are a distraction. I think that they're
Well, the three who aren't Kaede were probably a distraction because they hung the one to do the door trick, but they didn't want it to look like a door
It was
trick, so
just
they
the door-
hung
right,
one of
right.
those to make it look like a ritual.
I was trying to say that, but I didn't say it right. Well, then that would mean that whoever committed the thing would know nothing about the ritual, because maybe they were like, well, people will think that this is a part of the ritual.
I mean, it might just be a smokescreen. It might be like, well, this isn't technically what it says in the ritual, but Angie's weird enough, and like if I make it look ritualistic, maybe something is to there.
Yeah. Still, it's strange that the front door and back doors have different locks. The front door that we came in from has a cylinder lock, and the back door has a slide. Yeah. By the time he discovered the body, both doors were locked. In other words, this is what you might call a locked room mystery, right?
Locked. Yes, yeah, smash the titles. Yes, the cylinder lock's key was taken by the Monocubs, so both doors could only be locked from the inside.
But only if you rule out Kokichi's lock picking, right? He could have picked it. Wait, I'm sorry. I figured this out. He could have picked the cylinder lock on the front door to go in and out of the lab. So he could have created the locked room mystery. We should still do this part because then in the trial, it'll try to convince us of stuff.
Yeah.
It's possible that he locked the door from the outside by picking it after he killed Angie.
That's true.
Also, he appeared at an oddly convenient time when we tried to enter the lab ourselves. He's clearly suspicious.
I do hope that in this case is one where Kokichi gets pressured and has to sort of reveal more about his true motives or his like personality.
Yeah.
Because like he's definitely been a antagonistic force in that he likes to shake things up and muddle the conversation and move it places, but nobody's really like pressured him yet.
I wonder what it would take to get him to spill his balls.
It is suspicious. That solution seems a little too convenient.
It's because it is.
Yep. And that is a truth bolt, though.
Cool.
All right, so I think we'll branch our investigation out even further. when we come back.